Only a week left until the big day, and as much as everyone is excited, they're also equally tired with non-stop working, day and night. Several employees got sick, and some specific work got delayed, but now that it's only 1 week left, everybody's doing whatever they can to meet the deadliest of deadlines. Even though all the shoots were done, models still need to be present at the studio in case they need more shots and interviews. Polishing has never been this hectic and strict. Oh my god, Mace. Thank the gods you're always here. I mean, you're like a saint. It's perfectly fine, Kimmy. Anyway, everything's settled. You can go home or whatever.
Kim, we need you. Kim, it's emergency.
Coming. Sorry, Mace. Gotta go. I'll text you later, hon. Even though my work for today is technically over, I still don't feel like going home. Coffee. I might get in the way if I stay here. I'll go and stay at the cafe instead. When I entered the cafe, I saw Ray alone in a corner, checking his camera. Carefully, I approached him. Hey. Hi. Hi. Do you mind if I join you? Oh, no, not at all. Go ahead. Thanks. I thought you already went home. Nah, I'll just hang out here for a while. How about you? Work's all done? Oh, I'm just taking a break. I'll be back in a few minutes. I see. It's almost over, huh? This is a rare event. Ray starting a conversation. Buzzing. Yeah, 2 months went by so fast. Oh, don't be too sad. For a part-timer, this project alone is such a blessing. Oh, you're right. I'm glad to have this chance. Good for you. Oh, and I'm glad to work with you. Same here. Also, you've grown a lot in this project. Really? Yeah. Although I miss seeing your flustered face. Oh, blushies. Oops, he blushed. How adorable. Alas, the final moment is here. That also means I have to decide soon. Dun 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 dun.
Overtime.
Congratulations to all of us, everyone.
Cheers. Kim, you're the best.
A job well done. Yes, indeed, it was. The release was like a total blast. Who's excited for that pay raise? Holla!
Us.
Earlier this morning, Millier's anniversary issue finally got released. Klein, the executives, and the models, except for Kim, went as the agency's representatives, while the rest of us are having our own celebration at the studio. Everyone's very enthusiastic and hyper. Some were crying out for joy, and some were crying out of sentimentality, and some were just crying because they needed to cry. Sometimes you just need a good cry, you know? Yeah. 2 months of grueling days and nights finally paid off. We couldn't have asked for something better. Macy. Hi, Kimmy. Gosh, could you believe it? This project's finally done. I know. I'm gonna miss everybody. Aw, Mace. Kim hugged me and cupped my head in her hands. Come on, baby. Be a little cheerful. This is a celebration, after all, and a celebration should be a happy thing. Besides, it's not like you won't see any of us anymore. Just like a text and bam, booty call. Everyone will be there. So cheer up, okay? Aw, thanks, Kimmy. You're the best. Like, well, obviously. A celebration is indeed a happy thing. However, my heart is beating faster than usual. My emotions are a mix of excitement, thrill, solemnity, and anxiety. I still have doubts, many doubts, but it's now or never. Whatever my decision is, I have to believe that this is a choice with no regrets. I stepped out of the crowd with my drink and watched everyone as they enjoy themselves. They look very happy despite being on the verge of tears. Needing some more air, I quietly leave the studio. It's not like as if I didn't want to mingle with everyone else, but I need to prepare myself for something really important to me. Today is the deadline, after all. Out of the blue, my phone beeped and I hurriedly searched for it in my bag. It was a message from Klein. "Can you meet me at the office?" he asked. Without replying, I headed straight to his office without telling Kim.
Oh shit.
"Come in." Klein greeted me with a grin and a hand gesture. He was leaning on his table with folded arms and crossed ankles. "Hi." "Hi." "Shouldn't you be somewhere else right now?" "I had my men take care of it." "That's abuse of your authority, Klein." "Barely." "Anyway, congratulations. The project is a big success." "Thank you. But I only did a little. You guys made this collaboration a blast." You praise us too much sometimes. But in all honesty, you're a really good leader, Klein." "Well then, thank you." We stood in silence after that. It doesn't really feel awkward, but maybe we were waiting for the other person to speak up first. Ultimately, Klein broke the silence. "I've been thinking." "I'm wondering if you'd like to be a regular employee." What do you say?" "Well, Overwhelmed with Klein's invitation, I was speechless for a moment, and my mind even went blank, like the words didn't really sink in. However, when they did, I've already decided my answer a long time ago. "Thank you for the offer, but I think being freelance suits me better." "Figures." "I'm sorry." "It's fine." Klein then inches closer to me and clears his throat. I already have a feeling what he will do, though. "Mason." It may sound silly, but Klein actually... "I swear to God, Klein, if you pull a cheesy punchline on me, I'm going to kick you in the dick."
Oh.
Klein actually has a thing for punchlines. "I'm serious. Really, I'll do it. In the dick." I know you're gonna say something like, "a regular employee of my heart," but no, just no. No. Stop. You're still so merciless, miss. And you're still lame at punchlines. I'm telling you to quit already. Old habits die hard. I think you're watching too many rom-coms, Klein. We both laughed at our silly argument. It felt like relinquishing the old times. It feels nostalgic, sentimental, and undeniably heartwarming. Those times were probably my happiest, precious moments. Suddenly, Klein reached for my hand and lifted it up to his lips to kiss. His kiss lingers on my fingers as Klein caresses them, as if trying to retrieve a familiar feeling. Klein's eyes look solemn until he closes them and sighs. Slowly, his other hand reaches for my cheek and trailed across my jaw softly. His face closing in, my lips meet his. It's been a long time since we last kissed, and yet I still remember how his kisses taste like. No. What? How soft and moist they were? Oh. I see. Immoral. How warm and loving they seem. Disgusting. Mason. I pushed Klein away. These negative thoughts were swarming in my head, and I subconsciously pushed Klein away. I'm sorry. Klein, Mason. I'm sorry. My voice is cracking, and it's becoming harder to breathe by the minute. Mason, calm down. I'm sorry, Klein. I shook my head, keeping my distance from him as he tries to move closer. Mason, I can't. I'm sorry. Mason! Shush now. It's okay. It's fine. Calm down, Mason. Everything is going to be okay. Klein enveloped me in his arms protectively. Before I knew it, I was already crying on him, my hands tightly clinging on his chest. It's all right, miss. He whispered to me and kissed my temple twice. My chest feels heavy, my eyes and cheeks hot, my tears continuously flowing. I'm scared, really scared. My whole body is shaking, but Klein is tightly embracing me in place while patting my back. My trauma was relivened? Maybe that's a word, maybe not. Those powerful, destructive words echoed in my mind. Words that I didn't want to hear again. As long as they continue to bother me, being together with Klein is impossible. Times have changed. We have changed. I have changed. However, everything's going to be okay and it's going to get better. I won't let you experience those painful things again. Klein's words were reassuring, kind, calming. I'm going to protect and cherish you. And they stopped my tears and made my chest lighter. So don't cry anymore, Mace. Please. Klein kisses my temples again. With just his words, I was calming down. I stayed in his arms for a while, collecting my thoughts and feelings, matching my breathing with Klein's. It's warm. Klein is warm. I love you. It's mysterious how words can make someone feel better. Is it perhaps a skill, a sort of magic? I'm scared. My voice almost didn't get out. Klein wiped my tears and lifted my chin up, staring into my eyes. He smiled. I'm here. Don't be scared. I'm here, Mace. I'm not leaving you. Not for a second time. He kissed me lightly on the lips and wiped the remaining tears on my face. Maybe, all this time, I've never had my love for Klein thrown away, but instead my trauma and fear had taken over me, clouding my mind, blinding me from seeing a future with him. I'm still scared, in all honesty, but Klein's right. Everything's different than the way it had been before. Are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm sorry for the trouble. It's nothing. After that episode, Klein didn't let go of me. He held me in his arms, swaying softly, as if I was a baby being cradled to sleep. I clearly remember him doing this whenever I was depressed or breaking down. His warmth and hugs always comforted me, And until now, I'm happy that they still do. Hand in hand while sitting beside each other, Klein let me rest my head on his shoulder. Klein? Huh? I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? You have nothing to apologize for, miss. I should be the one asking for forgiveness. I shook my head and squeezed Klein's hand. I have. I'm sorry for closing my heart. Mason, I shunned your efforts away and refused to listen, and even avoided you when all you ever wanted was to make things right again. I'm weak and a coward. I'm sorry. Shush now. Don't take all the blame. It was natural for you to act like that. You were hurt. I caused you pain when I should have been defending you in our relationship. But I wasn't strong and brave enough. I am the weak one and the coward. Will you forgive me, Mace? Of course. The past is the past after all, and now's a different time. Thank you for this second chance. He lifted my hand to his lips again and kissed it twice. His eyes stared at mine, soulfully and deep. I'm never letting go of this hand again. You're my treasure, Mace. Huh. We shared another kiss and spent our remaining time just being beside each other, sharing an understood silence and feeling. There was a boulder that got lifted up from my shoulders after that day, and I felt a lot lighter compared to before. Everything finally got cleared up between Klein and I could never be more thankful for this. There are and will be more challenges far ahead of us, but what's important to us for now is that we're finally back together, stronger and braver,